Good morning and happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. How did it already become Friday? This was a busy week, y'all. This was a busy week, but I think we had some fun this week. Get out the coffee. Good morning. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Deidre. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for the shares. Good morning, Becky. Well, good morning. It's Happy Friday. It's Happy Friday, y'all. Today is Rope Day. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Erie. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Becky. I don't know how many good mornings I can get here. Good morning and happy Rope Day. It is Rope Day. We're gonna have some fun with rope today. I'm thinking today we're gonna take an easy. We've had a crazy busy week this week, and I'm thinking this. Good morning. I'm thinking this morning we're gonna have an easy day. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna stitch up, and we're gonna use some different colors. But thinking we're gonna stitch up some coasters. But on those coasters, we're going to be putting. We're gonna see how many we can get. Because we're gonna add some fun. We're gonna see how many different ones, because I'm thinking we could go pink with this one, make a fun pink coaster with that one. I think that one will go pink. We got an owl. Yeah, easy Friday, right? We got an owl we can do, and I'm almost thinking maybe we need to get the brown out for that one. We could do brown with that one. I'm thinking brown with that one. So we're gonna go brown with the owl. Deidre, sorry, I apologize. Oh wait, Deidre. Oh, yeah. We have two Deidres. So we have a Deidre and a D. How do we pronounce your name? Deidre? Amy has a bit going on right now with her work, but okay. All right. Thanks, Cynthia. So we'll put that one there. Okay. So we have these other ones. Check this one out, guys. What do you think about this one? Two Deidres, right? Hey. I was like, how many carries can you have? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I've got 3 carries at work, and every single one of them spell them exactly the same way I do. How is that possible? So, but I'm in love with these. They're like, I don't know. They're like 3D prints, right? What are the chances? So, it's not a common name, so it's right. It is. I like y'all's names. I really like y'all's names. So I'm thinking it's Halloween. I have all these Halloween. I went a little crazy getting Halloween transfers. So that's what we're going to work on today. Carrie's, Amy's, and Renee's, right? Well, Cynthia's are awesome too. They're Miss Cynthia's. So. Right? I do too. Yeah. The one with the lantern. Hold on. Let me look at the one with the lantern. This one. Yeah. This one, we'll definitely do this one. We're going to definitely do that one. That one is cool. Or this one right here. She is cool. It almost looks like it pops out, right? It's like it pops out on there, so. Almost, ooh, hold on. I wonder, do I have, I'm wondering if I have enough orange. Do you think I have enough orange? If not, I don't know if I have enough. Because if we had enough orange, my friend showed me a place that had some, oh, very cool. It's like you go down this wormhole. It's like, oh, these are so cool. And then you get them and then you're like, okay, so now I have so many of them. And that anybody needing some Halloween transfers, let me know, because I kind of went a little crazy on them. So we are doing, actually, we're going to do coasters today. We're going to do coasters today, Miss Cynthia. We're going easy. We're going to go easy. So I think we're going to see, because I'm thinking this orange, if there's enough orange, I'm hoping there's enough orange. We're going to try it. We're going to try and see if we get enough orange, because if we have enough orange, I think it'll look cool with the witch with the lantern. We're going to see here. Thinking orange, because it'll make those pumpkins pop. Make the pumpkins pop. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Good morning, good morning. So hopefully, so that is what we're going to work on today. This is what we're going to work on today. Let me show you what I've been working on since I seen you guys yesterday. Let's look at that quilt again. Let's look at that quilt again, guys, because I'm in love with this quilt. This one turned out very pretty, especially with the stitches and the fun variegated thread. So this one turned out really, really pretty. Really pretty, guys. Really pretty. So, right? And the back has got flannel on it, so it's nice and cozy. Nice and cozy, y'all. That one folded up. But I have to show you. So last night, this week was my friend from high school turned 50 this week. So she's down here at the lake. So needless to say, I'm going to go see her. But I had to get her quilt finished. So her quilt, of course, had fun with the variegated thread again. Because why not, right? So, but what I did is I finished, I got to bind it this morning. I got to get it binded, but I finished, yeah, good morning, Ma. I finished the owls. I finished the owls. Is that not pretty? So I'm kind of excited. I like the owls. The owls are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So the back has got, right? I think she's going to love it. So I'll be delivering that one. I'll get it all binded. So, and then I have one more thing to show you, because I had an order for a stained glass quilt for a window. So I'm like, how am I going to do that? So my husband actually helped me figure it out. There it is. Hold on, I'm moving you guys for a minute. Moving you for a minute. So, what I'll do is I've got 4 rows to do with this, because I printed the stained glass, and then I was sitting there trying to figure it out, and my husband's like, he goes, add black strips around it. So I think he was right on the black strips, y'all. I think he was right on the black strips. And I'm thinking I'm going to quilt in the gold color. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to quilt it yet. So, isn't that pretty? Right? Yeah, I think so, Lisa, right? So, I got 4 more strips to do, and then I'll get it sandwiched and quilted and shipped off. So, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. So, wasn't quite sure. You know how you start out, kind of like the other day, we started out and we're like, how are we going to do this? But we figured it out. So, I need to flip that camera too, right? I need to mirror that camera. Hold on. Gold on gold? I don't know, Cynthia. I don't know. I'm going to unmirror. There we go. Unmirrored. Unmirrored. Look. Quilting with my peeps. Quilting with my peeps. I don't know. Once I get it all pieced, I'll have to look and see. Try and figure. I'll lay some. I gotta get it quilted. So I wished I had your guys' help to be like, all right, what are we gonna quilt it with? Fun. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the hot meats. Thank you for the heart meats. Thank you for the pumpkins. Pumpkins, pumpkins. It's a Halloween pumpkin. All right. Shall we get started on doing some stitching? Shall we get started on doing some stitching? It's been a crazy week. We've had a very productive, fun week this week, y'all. Very productive, fun week. Started out a little hectic with the flooding, but we rolled right back into it on Tuesday. So I think we did fairly well. So fun. All right. So let's go over to the sewing machine and see what we can. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Beverly? A lot in 3 days. Yes, it was a lot in 3 days. So and now we're going to have some fun with coasters this morning. We are going to have some fun with coasters. Good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. I'm glad you've learned a lot. I'm glad you learned that. That is my total goal, is to help y'all out, you know, to see what we can come up with. And, you know, I like it when you guys choose what we're doing. That way, you know, you get to learn what you want to make. So, as a reminder, I will not be on next week. I feel bad, but I don't know what else to do. So yes, happy rope day, Miss Amy. Happy rope day. But I will be back the following week. So today we're going to come up with the ideas for the following week. I know one of them is a quilted handbag. So we're going to do a quilted handbag the following week. So we need to come up with a few more ideas for that following week. So you guys get to choose that schedule. You guys get to choose that schedule for that following week. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, coolest dad. How are you? No crying. No crying. Next week I'll work on what I learned this. Awesome. See, that's, y'all should do that. Y'all should, the little card holders. Oh, we could totally, so you're talking, hold on. Miss Abby, hold on. Let me see if I can find. These things. Good morning, Brittany. Yeah, these are kind of cool, right? And so she has, right? She did Velcro on those. And then she did snaps on these. And these stitched up really quick. So we could probably do these one day. I don't know if I have... I don't know if I have snaps though. So door stopper for the following week. Door stopper. Okay. Door stopper. I gotta write these down. Hold on. Let me get... Okay. So hold on. So we did quilted handbag, right? Quilted handbag. And then the door stopper. And okay, so the door stopper we're talking about are rice. Yes, Susan, I will have rice before that time. So I will have rice. Did you see the, Susan, did you see the stained glass quilt I'm working on? Card holder. Thank you. Card holder. So okay, cool. So the for the rice we're doing the phone holder, right? Did you ever do the phone? That's the rice. I'm thinking the phone beanie. That's, so we're doing the phone beanie. And then rope day. So we have quilted handbag, door stopper, card holder, phone beanie, and rope day. How about that? You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Playing card holder. Actually, I made those. I made playing card holders, y'all. That was fun. Cool, cool. I think we're good for that week. So I'll do that schedule for that week. So we've got a flash goal. We haven't done a flash goal all week. Let's see what we got for a flash goal. Start that flash goal. Let's see if we can get 11 of those guys. I know a few of y'all already sent them. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to put that up there and I'll get that schedule posted. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we'll get that one up there. Okay. Drink a coffee. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're going to head over to the sewing machine. Like, do I have fun on this one? Because we could do it on this one. Because we could do standing. How about that? Y'all want to use the Husqvarna today? I think we're going to use the Husqvarna today. We are going to use Mr. Husqvarna. Y'all can see this one okay, right? I think y'all can see this one okay. Let me see. Because this one doesn't have, that's like wrong language, isn't it? Does not have that stitch. Let's see if I can find. I was thinking. Is that one? I'm looking to see what other stitch. Ooh, I wonder. Look at this stitch, guys. We're going to play with the Husqvarna today. We're going to play with the Husqvarna. Let me flip this camera. Check out that stitch. I wonder. Just curious. Let's see what that does. Right? Oh, yes. Okay. We're using the Husqvarna today. We're going to use the Husqvarna and we're going to have fun with that stitch because I think that stitch might work. I think that stitch might work. So it is 32. 32. You are very welcome. You are very welcome, ma'am. Okay, so let me flip y'all back around. Flip you back around. Let's have some fun. We're going to try that orange first. We're going to try the orange first. Cancel, don't do that. We're going to try and do, because we're going to try this one first. We need to load some orange. Orange, orange, orange. Orange, orange, orange. Orange. Y'all, I love this machine. And now that I have it in this other spot, we're able to use it more. We're able to use it a little more. Let me see. Orange. I probably have enough on there. Clunk. Clunk. Ooh. Stay there. I don't know if I want to push that one. I'm like, is that enough? I don't know. No, we're going to go with this one to make sure we do have enough. Make sure we do have enough here. Oops, that didn't work out. Why is that not working? Why are you not working? There it goes. Okay. It's having issues. Issues. Okay. All right, Miss Lisa. Thank you. No, so you cannot load bobbin thread on this one. See you later. I don't believe you can load bobbin thread while you're sewing on this one. I don't think so anyways. I don't think so. All right, we're going to see if we have enough. I don't know if we have enough, but we're going to try it. We are going to try it. So we're going to do, let's see if I can get y'all a little closer here. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do coasters today. And we are going to turn this one. So we're going to go here. So we're going to get a circle going. We're going to have to turn it over that way though. I need to trim that in because I got, so this is rope that I got at, where my husband got me actually at HF. Okay, so we're gonna turn this, and remember we have to make sure that when we load it into the machine, we gotta make sure that when we, how that rope is turning on there so it pulls it the correct direction on there. So we're gonna go that way. Ow. Turn it this way. Lift up that foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that needle down and then kind of sew so we can get the middle together, and then we'll start going in that circle. Come across this way. Start turning for me here. Oh, this is a new stitch we're going to try. And I think it'll work. It's kind of like that double blanket stitch. But I think it'll work. We're going to let it stitch a few times here. Working okay, y'all. Thinking it's working okay. Let's get that off there. So I'm thinking that's working okay, y'all. I believe. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So you can kind of see it a little better with that white stitch, but y'all, I think that stitch is working out okay for us. I think. So we're going to keep going. We are going to keep it going. I'm hoping. I think we might have enough. And I'm just letting the feed dog pull it. I'm just kind of directing where that rope goes. You don't want to push. You don't want to pull. Because if you push or pull, it messes up that stitch and it makes it where it doesn't stay together. And I'm just centering the foot in the middle of that rope. So where the two ropes join is where the middle of this foot is. That is where the middle of the foot is. We're just going to keep going around. Just keep a-stitching. Just keep a-stitching. Don't forget to drink your coffee this morning, y'all. think when we get the witch on here, it'd be kind of cool. Like I said, I'm thinking we're gonna have enough. Rope. We're gonna do a few different themes of coasters today. So we have the Halloween with the witches that we're gonna do, and then we have the funny big-eyed ladies in the cars. Those ladies are hilarious. So. Good morning, Renee. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How's your Friday morning? How is your Friday morning? Just sounds like an industrial machine. Ah. So, this is... You're sewing with me? Awesome! Awesome. How fun is that? How fun is that? We're sewing together. I love all my morning sewing group. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so we're going to keep going here. The thread or the rope that has the two different colors. It makes it kind of cool. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to make this the bottom side. That way the orange is on the bottom too. Thanks for the awesome week, y'all. Thank you for the awesome week. Y'all, we're already at 19K this morning. Y'all are awesome. Take a lightweight, hold on. Take a lightweight sweater. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. I'll take some videos of while I'm there too, so y'all can do the trip with me. I'm dragging my husband along with me, so. Think if this is gonna work. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Like I said, thanks for the fun week we've had this week. I appreciate the fun week. I think I can move a little closer. I'm going to move y'all a little closer here. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer. There we go. Is that better? Fingers fingers crossed. I think we're gonna have enough rope here, y'all. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? I am using the 980Q Husqvarna. 980Q. This morning, 20K already, y'all. We got 20K taps this morning. And I'm just letting the feed dog pull it, y'all. I'm just kind of directing the rope here. What's the total measurement when finished? We'll have to see. We'll see how much rope we end up with here. Hoping it's enough rope for this transfer here. Hopefully. You have a Husqvarna 500. Very cool. Very cool. The Husqvarnas are awesome machines. So when we got this one, my husband got this as a surprise for me when we were at a long arm quilting class, and they said this was like a floor model they had, and they said that this one is literally the step below an industrial sewing machine. So, and you can definitely hear it. You can definitely hear it. Where did you get your... So I got the images off of ETSY. I'm not gonna say the word. I get in trouble when I say the word. So I got those off there, and then I printed them on fabric. So I have a fabric printer that I use, and then Ruby 90. Very cool. Very cool. And then the transfers, I can send you who I have print them for me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're gonna be good, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Always willing to share with y'all. Always willing to share. I'm gonna have to get some more of this orange rope. I gotta look and see what other colors they have, because I'm really liking the orange. The orange and green. Orange and green. It's almost like a pumpkin, right? Almost like a pumpkin. What are you... So for this one, we're adding this to it. We are gonna add this to it. thank you very much. This stitch works just as well as the double blanket stitch, y'all. This is a cool stitch. Because I couldn't find the double blanket stitch, which is my go-to on the brother. So today we found this stitch, and kind of liking this stitch. Kind of liking this stitch. Almost to the end of the rope here. We're just going to go ahead and do the whole thing. We're going to go ahead and do the whole thing here. This is actually utility rope. It's utility rope that I got at HF. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, you can use any rope, and as you're going to see, we have some other rope over here, because we're going to make a few of these today. We're just going to have fun with these today. We're doing an easy day today. I decided we were doing an easy day, so we are coming to the end here. Coming to the end. This is kind of cool because it's turning into a spiral, kind of, with the green. What you do is you center your foot in between the two ropes, and you run that stitch. And when you run that stitch, it goes and grabs both sides and pulls it in. So glad we found this stitch. Glad we found this stitch. Here comes the end. we'll go over here and put this transfer on here. This ended up being a little bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. You could almost use this for a mouse pad, y'all. There's a spot right there in the middle that is up, so I'm going to stitch that just a little bit. And I'm going to add, so I add on the side. Go with this. Where is my scissors? Here we go. So have some fun. It's just a little pleather. It's called pleather, which is like fake leather. And that's kind of what I add to the side of mine. So I take in just cover that stitch. There's different ways that you can do it. But this is what I like to do. I kind of center it on there and then I do that stitch across it. So, and then it just gives it, I don't know, I kind of like it. That's what I like to do. Everybody has their own way of doing it. There's multiple ways of doing it, but okay, so we're gonna go back this way. We are gonna go back this way. Move y'all back that way. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. That sun, or the sun. This, my hair is sticking up this morning. It's like static clean this morning. So that turned out cute. Look at the swirls. Is that not fun? How fun is that? Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? So now what we're gonna do is, we've had fun with this, but y'all, we're gonna make it pop. We are gonna make it pop. How cool are those designs? Is that not cool? That not cool? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to the pressing mat here. See, I have our line of rope here, our line of rope that we're gonna use today. So we're going to move my mess I got going here. I got a mess going here. Drink a coffee. Get your drink of coffee, y'all. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you. Oh, you're good. How are you? How you doing this morning, Tammy? So anybody that's just joining this morning, we have some fun transfers we're using this morning. So the current one we're doing is we went orange. We went orange, and look at that, y'all. Is that not pretty? Waking up. We'll get you some more coffee there, ma'am. Get you some more coffee. Gotta have coffee, right? So I'm trying to think. Do we want this off on top, or do we want it off to the side? Because we could go off to the side, or we could go to the bottom. We could put it on the bottom. What do y'all think? Where should we put that? Where do you think we should put that? Bottom, side, top, bottom. Bottom? Okay, we'll put it on the bottom. Bottom. Thank y'all. See? Why y'all help me out here? Why y'all help me out? Center. Well, we're gonna center the DTF, but I wanted to see where we're gonna put the ending, where I put the ending on there. So I'd say 4 or 5 o'clock, like it's following her. Ooh, that's an idea too. So you're like that way. What do y'all think about that? That's kind of a cool idea. Okay. Nice idea. Nice idea there, Amy. Okay. So we're going to center this here. Move y'all that way. So I'm centering it here. And then we're going to take here. Grab this. And we are going to press this on here. I just found out this rope is not cotton, y'all. It kind of melted. But that's okay. It's still okay. Still okay. Grab this. Woo! Okay, guys. How cool is that? She turned out cool. Oh my gosh. That, look at the swirls. Swirls is fun, right? That is cool. Cool, cool. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. What do we want to do next? Let's pick. We're going to go through these and we'll pick which one we're going to do next. Oh, you need the measurement. Coolestad. Coolestad needs the measurement. Where is my tape measure? Tape a measure. Tape a measure. Okay. So we're going to, thank you guys. Thank you. So we're going to measure this. It is, back that way, 8 inches. It is 8 inches across there, Coolestad. 8 inches across. I'm thinking I like it. And that stitch worked out really cool. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. I did. So this was left over. It was a 50-foot thing of rope. So this was what I had left over from the last rope project I did with orange. So this was just some leftover rope. I'm saying maybe 15 feet, 15, 20 maybe. I don't know. So see what happens. Okay. So that is cool. That one's turned out cool. Okay. Next. So I got some, y'all get to pick because we already did a witch one. So we have a couple more. Where are we at here? Those are all witches. So I had some ideas. So I have some gnomes, deer, or the crazy lady. We want to do the crazy lady because, so this one, right? So this one, we're going to do pink. We're going to do pink with the crazy lady. You're saying gnome. Gnome. Ah, get back here. Gnome. We're going purple with the gnome. We're going purple with the gnome. We're going to do all of them. And so we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time to do a few of them. So plenty of time. Deer is good too. So the deer, we're going yellow with the deer. Or should we go brown with the deer? Because I got some brown too. Because I was thinking brown with the deer. So what do we want to do? Deer, gnome. We want to do deer, lady, or gnome. Lady. We're doing lady. We're doing lady. Like I said, we should be able to have time to do all three. We should have time to do all three there, y'all. But y'all, they, So, lady, we're doing pink. The lady in pink. Instead of the lady in red, we're doing the lady in pink. Okay. So we're going back to the sewing machine here. Yeah, the lady's fun. Lady is fun here. And I don't think we're going to go as big on this one. We're not going to go as big on this one, but we need to change color. We need to calm. So we're having fun. Today's rope day. So we're having fun making some coasters, or I'm almost thinking this could totally be a mouse pad, y'all. This could totally be a mouse pad. You could use it as a mouse pad. It would totally work. Just saying. Or trivet, whatever you want to make of it. So having fun with that. Having fun with some rope today. So, okay. So, pink. I need pink. Hot plate. Yeah, it could do a trivet. Yeah, we could totally do, it could totally be a trivet too. So, totally could be. Okay, so we need some pink thread. Pink thread. We're gonna go with that pink thread. That a pink thread. So the this rope that I'm using is macrame rope. So it's actually 100% cotton on this one. The other one was not 100% cotton, as I found out when I put the iron on it. So, but that's okay. It still worked. Still worked okay. But I think we got to fill a bobbin here. I got to see if I have another bobbin. You got me some rope. Awesome! Yeah, no, it would be fine. The iron is just, the iron gets a little bit warm, so it kind of, but yeah, no, you totally can. Good morning, Debbie. How are you? How are you? Oh, bobbin. We need bobbin. We're going to go with that one. I need to clean my machine. I'm looking down there and I'm like, I need to clean you. I need to do a cleaning on all of them. Maybe I should do a live on cleaning machines. How about that? We could totally do a live on cleaning machines. Good morning. Good morning, Suzanne. How are you? Good morning. Okay, so now we're gonna use the cotton rope. So we are going to, and this one we're doing the crazy lady. We're doing the crazy lady. The crazy lady. She's going in the middle. She is going in the middle, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Y'all, we're already at 36K this morning. We are already at 36K. So we're gonna going in a circle here, going in a circle here, and then once we get so big, we're going to stitch across and over and then all over, just kind of get it stitched together. And then we'll start working our way in a circle. Then we'll start working our way in a circle there. And you got to remember, when you put it down, you got to make sure that when it's, yes, on the cleaning. Okay, we can do that one day. So when you get it on here, you make it where it turns that way, because if you flip it around the other way, it's going to unwound, so you want it winding. So we're going to stitch across here. This rope is a little lighter, so turn you around. So you just kind of stitch this way, that way, just stitch all the way around it until you can get it, that middle all together. So let's see if we can get it turning, and then you just kind of let it go in a circle, and then it'll start pulling. It'll start pulling it. There it goes. And then you just kind of keep it going. And I'm going to turn that speed up. We're going to see how fast we can go, y'all. This one actually stitches really fast, so, which makes it kind of nice, especially when you're using that smaller rope. Like, man, it's taking forever to go across this thing. And I'm just directing the fabric, or the rope. I'm letting the machine do all the work. The machine is doing all the work there, y'all. So let me show you the stitch. I'm going to show you all that stitch. So let me turn you that way. Can you see? So it is number 32 on the Husqvarna. So it's kind of like a double blanket stitch. I didn't have the double blanket stitch on there, so needless to say, we're using that 32 on there is the stitch we're using. So it has that center stitch on there, and then it has that stitch going that way and then going that way. That way it kind of pulls the two pieces of rope together. So you're very welcome. You are very welcome. So whatever stitch you find, you got to kind of try and find there, because there's multiple stitches that are work. But for me, you know, I like to have that stitch that has that center stitch down the middle, and then it has the one that goes and grabs it and pulls the two pieces of rope together, because you're kind of centering the foot down the middle of that rope. So you have the two pieces of rope and you're kind of centering it. So centering it. And then you just let your feed dog pull it. Let your feed dog pull it around. And because you don't want to push and you don't want to pull, because it'll change that stitch. You want to let your machine pull your fabric for you. Your fabric, rope. Everybody kind of does it different. Everybody uses a different, a lot of people use a zigzag stitch. I just find on the zigzag stitch, I don't know, I end up having to go back and stitch again. And with this stitch, knock on wood, it's actually worked out pretty well, and I haven't had to go back and stitch again on it, so. Thanks for joining this morning, y'all. We're at 41K already this morning. That's awesome. Y'all's been on a roll this week. I appreciate all y'all. I have to say, you make my mornings. You really make my mornings, so. Big enough. So the last one we did was what, 7 inches across? It's a little bit smaller rope, so it takes a little bit longer to get your circle going, so. Thanks for joining this morning. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is having a great Friday. I hope you all had a good week. Maybe you can relax and do some sewing this weekend or something. Or just relax for the weekend. Let's see. I use zigzag on jelly roll, and I wonder if double blanket. Actually, I use the double blanket stitch on the jelly roll. Good morning, Nikki. And yeah, try it with a scrap. So do I have? Let me see if I have a. Hold on, because I think I have. We could try it. Tell you what, when we get that stitched together, because I have a jelly roll done here. When I get this stitched together, we'll try it. We'll try it and see what it does. How about that? That way we can test it. I'll do the testing for you. I'll do the testing for you. Maybe we'll just just add this to the outside of this? How about if we add this to the outside of it? That would be cool. We'll just add this one to the outside. That will work. That will work. Let's see how big are we here? We need to go a little bit bigger. Because I think, yeah, that'll be plenty big enough. That'll be plenty big enough. And that'll match. That'll match. This is going to be a cool one. Take this off here and see how close we are. See how close we are. Let's see. I think maybe 2 more times around and we're good. And then we'll add this. We're going to add this to the outside. We're going to try that stitch on here. We're going to try that stitch on here. So that is going to be cute. That is going to be cute, y'all. Cute, cute, cute. Thank y'all for hanging out this morning. Thanks for hanging out. We're almost to the point we're going to be adding, we're going to add some jelly roll on here, so y'all, we're going to test it. We're going to do some testing here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here. We're going to add it on here, and then we'll add the jelly roll. Then we will add the jelly roll. 50K. Oh my gosh, coolest dad. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Y'all are awesome this morning. Y'all have been completely awesome lately. You've just been showing all kinds of love, and I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the mornings. I appreciate the mornings. So we're done with pink. Done with pink. And I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm just going to trim around on here. Ta-da! Ta-da! Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you have fun. How often do you change your... you know, I change my needles. I only change my needles when it starts causing an issue. So, when it starts causing an issue. So, I don't know. So, that's because I know a lot of people like change them every day. They say change them after like 5 to 6 hours of stitching. That can get expensive in my opinion. So in my opinion, as long as they're working okay, I don't change them out. So just my opinion. Like I said, everybody has their own thoughts on it, but mine, I change it out when it has to. So we're gonna iron this down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add this on here. Yeah. So I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one. So we're going to add her to the middle, and then we're going to go back to the sewing machine and add that jelly roll. We're going to try that stitch out on the jelly roll. Try the stitch out on the jelly roll there. All right. So we're going to press you down. This one may be fun getting the top off. I probably should have left. Ha! Got it! Got it! And then add this one on top. Go. Check her out. So now we'll go back and we will add the jelly roll to the other side. We're gonna add the jelly roll to the other side. She's cute. Super cute. Super cute. Okay. Let's go see how this works. We're gonna see how this works here. Thanks for the shares, y'all. Thanks for the shares. So, jelly roll. So you know how you do a jelly roll rug? With this, we're going to add it to the outside. We are going to add it to the outside of this because we want to see how that stitch works with it. So we're just going to add here. We're going to add here. Tammy, we'll have to do a jelly roll one day. We'll do a jelly roll one day. So we're going to add this on here. So what it is you take a jelly roll and you add batting into the middle of it, and then you fold it, and then you end up with fabric rope. I just recently learned flat jelly roll. Flat jelly roll. What's flat jelly roll? So we're gonna sandwich that around the rope, and we're gonna stitch around that. So we're gonna stitch. We're gonna see how this works. Y'all ready for this? We're sandwiching it on there. Sandwich, sandwich. We're gonna see how this works. I have some pink. I have some pink. Pink, pink. Okay. Back this way. Back this way. I keep moving, y'all. How are you doing? Okay. So, here we go, guys. What do you think? I think she turned out cool. I think she turned out cool. So we've done this one and this one. These are kind of cool. Kind of cool. Right? And I like the fabric around. The fabric around it just gave it an extra touch. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. How are you today, Nicole? Good morning. Isn't that fun? So we have time for one more. We have time for one more, y'all. So we were gonna do, which one do we want to do? We want to do the gnome or the deer? Gnomes. We can do gnomes. We're on a gnome theme this week. Why not? Why not? So the gnome, we were going with purple. We're going with purple with the gnome. So let's stitch some purple. Let's stitch some purple out. I need a drink of my coffee. It's kind of cold. Gnome to match the quilt, right? I'm in love with that quilt, y'all. I'm in love with the quilt. The quilt is cool. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it didn't. Purple and brown. Oh, you want to go with purple and brown? So we could do purple in the middle and brown on the outside? You thinking? We could do both. We could totally do both. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, thank you. Because that would be cool. Thank you for the goal. You guys reached my goal. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, we could totally do some purple and brown to go with that. I'm thinking. Do we want purple on the outside or brown on the outside? Purple or brown on the outside? I'm thinking purple on the inside and brown on the out. What do you think? So we start with purple. Purple. Braid it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. Oh my gosh. Let's braid it. That was too much fun. We did that the other day, didn't we? We did that the other day. We're going to braid it. So what do we do? 2 browns, 1 purple, or 2 purples, 1 brown? I want to make sure we have enough here. Two browns. Okay, we're going with 2 browns. 2 browns. Good idea. Good idea. I forgot about that. See, this is why I completely forgot. We're going to braid it, y'all. I don't know how much I need, but we may have extra, but that's okay. We may have extra, but that's okay. Are you guys saying 2 purple? 1, okay. We have a few different ones here, guys. Two purple? We have more of the, we have, okay. I can do 2 purple. I'll take 1 brown out. Take 1 brown out. Okay, we're doing 2 purple. 2 purple got outvoted. Okay, so we'll put the 1 brown back. Ta-doom, ta-doom. That was fun the other day. I forgot about doing that. I think the 2 brown, so the... We might do it. We might have time to do both. We'll see. Maybe we can do both. We'll see. You think 2 browns, so the purple and the gnome would pop out more. Possibility? Possibility? We could do 2 and 2. 2 brown and 2 purple. Okay, so to doom, I need tape. I need a clip. I need a clip. So I'm going to put you there. I need tape. 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 So we're going to braid this. We are going to braid. I'm going to put you there. Okay. So now I think I got way too much. I was like, oh, how do you braid again? So we're going to take and braid this rope. All right, I think we have way too much rope here. Okay. Too much, too much. So I am using macrame. It is macrame rope. Macrame rope here. Once we get it all braided, Then we'll start stitching. Which the braid on the rope stitches out really pretty. I'm going to braid yellow and brown and put a Highland cow on. Ooh, that'll be fun. I got it on A. If you Google, go to A, you can Google macrame rope. And you end up with knots. That was good. Can't see the braid. Hold on. I'll move it. There we go. Just gonna move y'all down. There we go. Is that better? So literally you're just taking the outside one, just kind of pulling it over, just like braiding your hair, y'all. Pulling it over. Stay there. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Put a clip here because I got a knot down here. That's the problem when you're doing this. You end up with a knot down below. End up with a knot. I'm just thinking I have way too much rope here. Braiding, it makes it look really cool, but it's a PIA, guys. I'm taking some of this off. Taking some of it off. Too much there. Too much. Stay there. So what are we working on this morning? We are making, put you there for a minute. I'm gonna bring y'all up for a minute. Good morning, good morning. So this morning, we're having fun making rope projects this morning. So these are the fun things that we've made this morning. So now we're braiding some rope together to make another one of these. And this is going to be going on the next one. This is going on the next one. So that is what we're looking at. So now we're trying to braid some rope, but braiding rope can be fun. Not literally, but add some more tape here. So add some more tape. Stay there. Stay there. So we got 3 pieces of different rope here. So we get 2 purple, 1 brown. That was what was voted in. So we're gonna see how it works, but I'm thinking, I don't know, we're gonna see how this turns out. So if you've never braided, you're just taking that outside piece and pulling it over the top. Over the top. Just keep going over the top. I got a mess going on my sewing table, y'all. So we're gonna get these. We're getting close. Getting close to getting down here. Then we'll take it over to the sewing machine and start stitching. Just start stitching, just to start stitching. Put you there for a minute. Anybody new joins, they're like, what are you guys doing? You're sitting there braiding rope. Yes, we're braiding rope, but we're going to make something fun out of this braided rope. So hopefully it turns out okay, y'all. Hopefully it turns out okay. Stay there. What color of thread do we want to stitch it with? Purple? Brown? That's what you did when you joined. Yeah. We're getting close to the end. Almost ready to start stitching, guys. Almost ready. Purple? Y'all thinking purple? I have a pretty color purple here. We could use that purple. Use that a purple. Variegated? We could do variegated. Let me look at my variegated. We'll see what we have for variegated. That might be fun. That might be fun. All right, hold on. We're moving up just a little bit. Stay there. Almost to the end. Almost, almost. Yay. Remember back in the day, and I think I told you guys this before, but Ma decided she wanted to learn how to French braid. Y'all, I had to figure out how to French braid my own hair because she was like pulling my hair out trying to learn how to French braid. I'm like, oh heck no. Remember, I don't know what it was back in the day, but the big thing is get your ponytails as tight as you can. Your eyes were all slanted because they were pulled back so hard on the ponytails. And I remember having school pictures with your hair so tight in those ponytails. Oh my gosh. I don't think they do that anymore. Yes, we are braiding and then we're going to go into a circle. We're going to go into a circle as soon as we get this braided. We're almost to the end. Almost, almost. So close. So close. Stay there. I'll see if I have a purple variegated. Otherwise, we'll just use this purple here. Welcome to the live, y'all. If y'all are just joining, welcome, welcome. And we have, where are we at? 67K this morning. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome this morning. Braided yellow and brown for the deer. Ooh, that would be pretty, right? That's a good idea. That is a good idea for the deer. Almost to the end. Almost to the end here. Yay. Yay. Stay there just for a minute. I'm almost to the end. Let me finish. Okay, I think I'm going to have to turn my heater off. It's getting a little warm. Or it's probably because I'm just standing right in front of it braiding this, so. Standing right in front braiding. Down, down. I'm trying not to move the tape again and going right down to the end. I'm probably making this harder than it is, but oh well. Oh well, we're almost there. Almost there. I must have braided it even. All the pieces are the same length. You know, sometimes you do a braid and then one ends up shorter than the other one. These are all the same length. How did I do that? How did I do that? Okay, one more time. Ding, ding. Okay. So now I'm going to take a piece of tape. My sister braided mine. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh, how crazy is that? It mildewed? That is crazy. That there. Okay. Yay, we're done braiding, y'all. We're done braiding. I hope this was enough. Hopefully. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Oh, thread. Thread. See there. So we're going to come back over this way. We're going to see what thread we have. See. Ooh, I found one, guys. Look at that variegated. Thank you. Measure it now, that way you know how long. Okay. Good idea. Good idea. So 36 times 2 is 72. So 98 inches. 98 inches is what this one is. Okay, so we're going to put this thread is both. It's pink and purple. It's got pink and purple in it. But I'm thinking it's more pink than purple. So I'm thinking maybe the wrong place. Maybe not. Probably this purple. I'm thinking the purple's better. Purple's probably better. As much as I'm having fun with variegated lately, I think I'm going to go with purple. I think I'm going to go with the purple. Why am I doing that? My threader is, I'm thinking, might be the point I need a new needle. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I think you're right. Purple's better. Purple's better. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see what this turns out like. So, I'm going to take the tape off and try and keep it braided. Really? Put the tape in. I was like, yep, you're not coming off. You are not coming off. So then we're going to turn this. Go that way. So we have a stitch. Just stitch across it a few times. Purple and brown is going to be pretty. Purple and brown are going to be pretty together, y'all. Purple was a good idea. light on machine is so bright it's... Ah! You see it now? Okay. Alright. Sorry. I don't think I can turn my light down. I think last time we did this, I think it was Ray noticed that with the braid, you ended up with hearts in the braid. It was kind of cool. So now we've taken 3 pieces of rope, we've braided that together, and now we're stitching it in a circle here. I have to say it's a quick way to stitch it because it's a lot wider. Being it's wider, it stitches quicker. Husqvarna 980Q today. This one is a sewing machine only. It doesn't do embroidery. Yeah, it's definitely a lot quicker. Definitely a lot quicker, which is nice. Because that's my only complaint about this. I love having fun with the rope, but it takes forever, y'all. It takes forever. I like to get things done. I like to get things done. That is a nice thing about this machine. It sews pretty quick, too. It sews pretty quick. Looks like we did the exact amount of rope. Because I think this is going to be the perfect size, so... I think using the 2 pieces of purple and the 1 brown is kind of making the brown pop out. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, we're almost to the end here. Bobbin. See, that's what happens. Literally almost to the end and ran out of bobbin. See what happens? Let's see. I'm gonna use brown. I think there's enough brown there. Maybe not. Pink. We'll use pink. Just going on the bottom anyways. to the end. It's like, oh, guess what? You're out of bobbin. So the machine I'm using is a Epic 980Q. It's a Husqvarna. Yeah, 980Q. 980. I was watching you and didn't grab the rope. So they have two different ones that are almost the same model. The one model, the Q, yes. The one model has an embroidery attachment that you can add. This one does not. This one does not. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Yeah, this one's sewing only. It is a sewing only machine. Sewing only. It's the only machine I have that's a sewing only. All the other ones are sewing and embroidery, so. Well, besides my serger. My serger's not a embroidery. That turned out pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Back this way. Back this way. I got a mess going here. I gotta get my sewing room cleaned up, guys. Okay. Turn you on. Mess. I've got a complete mess. Complete mess. Didn't it turn out pretty? I'm excited. Excited. Because I'm thinking that's just going to make it pop. Down. Right? Is that going to be cool? Add him on here. Letting that iron heat up here. Letting that iron heat up. Come on, iron, heat up. Make sure it's heat up here. How big of a circle? Good question. So 98 inches of braided rope made a 7-inch circle. 7 inches. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I want y'all to be a part of this. I like for y'all to be a part of this. It makes it fun. And it makes it fun for y'all. My whole goal is to have fun with y'all. So, fun. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Move this down. Pull you off. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. This one is exciting, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is too much fun. Yeah, I always use that other piece of fabric just to make sure it gets pressed down there okay. Y'all, I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. Oh my gosh. Is that not cool? I'm glad y'all like it. I am so glad y'all like it. Can I explain what we did? So you mean putting the transfer on here? I'm excited. Y'all, we've had a good day. First time seeing this. Okay, so what we did is we took and we made the rope. We did just like just kind of like here, like one of these. So we took, that one's a piece of paper. So we took and did just a rope coaster. We made a rope coaster. And then on the rope coaster, what we did is we took these are DTF transfers. So as you can see, they press on. So I took one of these DTF transfers and we put it on here, and then you press it with an iron or press, whichever one you have, on there. And then once you get it on there, you have the coolest thing. You have the coolest thing. So we've made 3 this morning. Thank you, guys. We're at 67K, Betty. Oh my gosh, y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome this morning. I'm in love with this one. Oh, thank you, Vilma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Isn't that cool? So I think it was Ray last time. He's like, hey, you made hearts. You made hearts. So shoot me a message, please. Shoot me a message and I will send you the information on it. I'll send you the information. I'm loving the gnomes, y'all. Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool? Okay. So we made this one. I don't know which was my favorite this morning. We made the crazy lady. We made the crazy lady. You are very welcome. Liking the crazy lady. But I'm kind of liking this one too. Look at her. She is like 3D. She is like 3D. Kind of cool. Right? The granny is funny, right? The granny is funny. Too much fun. Too much fun on these. So thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. They're all cool. They are all, I don't know. They're all cool. All 3 are your favorite, right? Beep, beep. Yeah. She's fun. She's fun. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you very much for the heart me. Thank you so much. I know. I'm like, I can't choose. I can't choose this morning. I don't know. I don't know. But I look at this one. Y'all, hold on. You have to look. Because it matches. Matches. Look. So we had fun. We did this last week. We had fun with this last week. It matches. It matches. Isn't that fun? Fun. I know. They're all exciting. All of them are too much excitement. So fun times. Fun times. I don't know. The orange. That one is just cool. Maybe we can do Mugrugs and jelly rolls. So next week, Tammy, just as a reminder, I will be gone. I am flying out on Sunday. I will not be here. So the schedule for the following week, we have the schedule for the following week up. So the schedule for the following week is Monday. We're doing a quilted handbag. So I know, I feel bad. I'm sorry. So the quilted handbag is going to be kind of, we're kind of going to do, thank you, I appreciate it. So we're going to pretty much do the same thing we did on this one. So we're going to have fun. But on that one, on this one, I think we're going to add pockets and stuff to it. We're going to add pockets and stuff to it. I think I may take this to Florida with me. I'm thinking I may take that to Florida with me. So, and then, so, or bordered or no, we're doing both. We are going to do both. We're going to, so the first Mugrug we do is we didn't do the Mugrugs this week. So Orlando, I am going to Orlando. I have a CIO conference that I'm doing, but I'm taking my husband with me. So on the off time, we're going to go sightseeing and have some fun. So get out of the house for a week. So I fly out Sunday and then I get back on Friday. So following Monday, y'all, I'm going to be ready to sew. My daughter is at Disney this week. How cool is that? I've never been. I have never been. So I'm excited. We're going to go. We already have the tickets to go on Tuesday. You're a couple hours east on the coast from there. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? That is so cool. Well, thank you for the safe travels. So, I requested a picture of Goofy. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to see what kind of pictures and stuff. Maybe I'll even go live there a couple times. I don't know. I'll try and get some pictures. I'll tell my husband, I'm like, I need pictures for my sewing group. So thank you. Okay. So the following Monday. So we are going to do quilted handbags on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to do a door stopper. We're going to make door stoppers. We need some door stoppers. And I'm assuming the door stoppers we're making is the ones like the what do you call it? The air thing. I don't know. I'll discuss. I'll shoot a couple of y'all messages. If you have ideas on what door stoppers you want, let me know. On Wednesday, we're going to do card holders, like for your bank card holders and stuff. So we're going to make those on Wednesday. Thursday, draft dodger. I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking, Cynthia. Thursday, we're going to make the phone beanie that we never made because I didn't have the rice. So I will have rice by that day and we will be making that phone beanie. And then Friday's rope day. I don't know. I don't know how many different ideas I can come up with rope, y'all. So we may have to change Fridays. I don't know though. We'll have to see. We'll have to see because, like I said, I can only come up with so many different ideas for ropes. So I'm sure there's some other ones out there. But I don't know. Well, thank y'all again for the fun live today. The fun live of making some really fun coasters. I don't know. Thank you. We can do jelly roll in the rope and make a rug. You know what? We might just have to do that. Ornament Fridays. Ooh, we could do ornaments. That might be fun. That might be fun too. So, also, anybody that did order from me, I'm going to try and get your stuff together today and hit the post office today before I leave on Sunday. Off to get my day going. All right. Thank you. All right. All y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all back here in a week. We can do Ornament Fridays. Christmas is coming up. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll put Ornament Friday on Friday. Maybe I'll change next Friday or that following Friday to Ornament Friday. I'll put that down. I will see y'all in a week. Come back and see me in a week, y'all. Come back and see me in a week. Don't forget about me in a week. So I'll post some pictures. Christmas on Fridays. Yes, we will do that, Vilma. I'm changing the schedule. The following Friday, we're going to do ornaments. Following Friday, we'll do ornaments. So y'all have a wonderful day. See y'all in a week and stay safe, please. Stay safe. Love y'all.